They'll be squaring up against Lightning Hands from Northern Ireland. In their last fight, they got knocked out. Let's see if they can bounce back in this one.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with red trim. Undisputed champion, the Boss. Fighting out of the blue corner from Northern Ireland. Wearing the red trunks with red trim. Lightning Hands.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Take the phone off the hook.
All right.
This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of me.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice right hook. Beautiful counter shot. You're looking at the king of the ring, but how long will it last? Will they defend their undisputed title? Good counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Blocks the left uppercut. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This is a high-octane battle. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Here we go for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. Nice counter shot. Caution being thrown to the wind. That counter shot lands. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And there's the bell for round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Incredible work rate. Nice counter punch. Why weren't they covering up? I thought we were going to... Did you see that? This may do it. It's all coming to an end. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. Oh my! That's a game changer. Thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Hold it right there. The referee really thinking about stopping it. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
On to the fourth we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice job slipping that left uppercut. They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Well done with that counter shot. Swing and a miss with that jab. Insane action. to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. When are we going to see a jab from these two? What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Time for the 5th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Stamina is off the charts. The right hook just missed. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. How about that time counter shot? Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five. Continue.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
On to the 6th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Good counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. Did you see that? And ups, and the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Give me your ball.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Here we go, it's round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
His stamina is off the charts. Hook won't score. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
And we enter the 8th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
And we enter the ninth. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Just missed with that hook. Gotta let your hands go a little. Whoa, wait a minute! Do you believe what we are seeing? I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steve. You can see there's blood, and the referee's going to take a good look at it. And they're going to let him continue. Did you see that? Will the referee stop it? And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. Let's see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, comfortably.
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And here comes the 10th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. A lot of effort being exerted here. Holding nothing back here in the round. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Got out of the way of that right hook. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. They're going to call the doctor over in a minute to check out these cuts.
Man, oh man, you know what? He's got to hope the referee doesn't jump in and stop it.
This is the 11th we've entered the championship rounds. They just gave us one hell of a round. Let's see if they'll do it again.
What a round. I'm exhausted. They must be absolutely shattered. What could you tell a man when he comes back to the corner? You need the instructions to be simple, precise. Don't befuddle them because they're just shattered.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they've got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. So much for defensive abilities. It appears they're out of trouble. Hold that thought! And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. You still want to fight?
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
On to the 12. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's here away from getting stopped.
What a nightmare scenario! Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That was her.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and still SCI champion, the Boss.